Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over this week's happenings in the world of monster taming. Now, this week we do have a few new monsters, but it's somewhat on the quieter side overall. Now, that being said, I'd highly recommend sticking around until the end of the video because I do have an announcement that I'm sure you'll want to be privy to. Anyways, with that being said, let's dive right in. Alright, so we're going to kick things off with some Kindred Fates news, that being something that came out during Kindred Talks 8. This image was leaked by the developers without any context other than that it's a plant. Is it a kinfolk, an item, a power-up, perhaps a fixture? No one truly knows right now, but we'll definitely have to keep an eye on it moving forward. Whatever it is, I don't think it'll be present in the alpha. LDD, the developer of Necromancer's Gift, outlined the past week's progress on the Discord server, which confirms that almost every animation is ready for the alpha, and a new battle theme for the game composed by Joshua Queen. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it's because Josh is also responsible for his work on Serialum 3. Let's take a listen. Disc Creatures just celebrated 1 year since its launch, and they've also showcased another monster for the upcoming Disc Creatures world. This snowy monster sort of reminds me of Lapras, but more with a dino body rather than one that features aquatic properties. It's looking pretty nice. The developers of Adore recently brought forth a devlog overviewing what exactly is coming to the next update. Within it, we get a glimpse at some new creatures, the first being Daros, a mountable bison or bull or whatever. He's looking pretty cool. He gets access to a basic AoE, as well as the mounting feature like previously mentioned. He makes use of his large size to trample his enemies. Then we got Senna, this owl creature, which seems to take advantage of its rather high speed and magic abilities. And finally, we got Moosh, this mushroom guy who gets access to mini mushrooms that sort of act as minions or tokens to utilize in battle. They can act as a defensive ability or an offensive ability. We got some old Shin Megami Tensei news, and that's in relation to Shin Megami Tensei III Remastered. This was confirmed quite some time ago, but it didn't quite catch on my radar, so I figured I'd make sense of it here. For those of you who don't know, Shin Megami Tensei is revered as one of the first monster taming games, and anyways, that being said, they're remastering the third game, and that'll be out on October 29th in Japan, and it's slated for sometime in spring 2021 for North America. Also, Dante's in the game. In Nexomon Extinction news, the game recently updated to include a couple bug fixes, some localization, but most interestingly, 9 new followers to be obtained. Now, credit to El Kisayal, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, in the Nexomon Discord server for locating all of the new followers. The new followers and their locations are as follows: Rappy, which can be found in the airship, Volt, which can be found in Venture's tomb, Tantrunt within the Frozen Tundra bunker, Magnapup in a house just north of the Frozen Tundra warp crystal, Snush also in the Frozen Tundra just past a healing center, Spikeus in Lateria, Daem in the Immortal Citadel, second house on the right, Behilda also in the Immortal Citadel within the mansion, and finally Trebly, who can be found within the plant lab in Cadian. The Ooblets Twitter account recently announced version 0.4 Nullware, which includes a new region, new Ooblets, and some Halloween festivities. Anyone who has purchased a game will have access to this new update for free. The Relegend Twitter account just showcased a new Magnus, that being Crangrass. It exists within the desert biome and is a berserker type with an aggressive temperament. This thing's definitely my favorite monster from the game thus far, and I hope we continue to get these types of designs moving forward. I mean, honestly, what's not to love here? Claudia, the developer of Ova Magica, recently revealed a couple new blobs via the Twitter page. The first being this little anglerfish, and the second being a crossbreed. That's right, you can make unique blobs via the game's crossbreeding system, which is quite interesting. The Ova Magica Combat Tech Demo will be live for the entire month of October. Carl over at Orange Pylon just revealed a new Abami, that being Tricken, a neutral and air type. Tricken has a unique ability that grants it offensive and defensive stances. It's somewhat reminiscent of the stances that Aegislash uses in Pokemon. Okay, so as is a new tradition, we'll be finishing things off with some rapid firing of the more condensed news. And don't forget that I have an announcement to make at the end of the video. Okay, so a new Pokemon leak showcases the model for the Sun and Moon protagonist wearing a red-like outfit. Now, this could perhaps be a situation much like the character Red, where you see him in a future game, or this could be a new character. We know that given Hop and How, and even with other character designs, the new Pokemon games don't seem to shy away from reskins, so keep that in mind. Digimon Survive has officially been delayed until 2021, no exact date as of right now. The Ploxmon's Discord server Tamer has confirmed that a Q&A is approaching, but also no date on that. The Mython Island Twitter page confirmed evolution for the game and showcased the screenshot you're seeing now. The Drugimon demo is now live, so expect me to be doing that in the near future, and 9th Dawn 3 updated to include a zoomable map. Alright, so as for the announcement, Barry Bandit, one of the admins in our Discord server, is giving away a free key for the upcoming Kindred Fates alpha. Just head on over to our subscriber Discord where you can enter under the giveaway tab. This one's a little different. It's going to require some memology to enter through this little questionnaire, so have fun. But yeah guys, somewhat of a slower week. You can think of this as the calm before the storm. Kindred Fates' alpha is coming any day now, and we also know that other games are getting ready to enter either their early access or full access phases by the end of this year, so definitely something to look forward to. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, GymLeaderEd. You can check out our Discord and Patreon, all links in the description. Until next time, peace.